Compound interest. The compound interest is where the amount of loan deposited or borrowed is paid based on the principal plus accumulated interest for a period of time.
Compound interest. First, let's identify the formula so that we can tackle about an example. When interest is compounded annually for years, the amount A is equals to principal, parentheses, 1 plus rate raised to t, or time. Now that we know the formula, let's go to example. Let's say for example, the amount of fee is equals to 20,000 after 3 years invested at 7% compounded annually. And then, the formula that we're going to use is A is equals to P, parenthesis 1 plus R raised to T. And the given, principal is equals to 20,000, while rate is equals to 7% or 7.7, and the time is 3 years. The solution. First, let's substitute the given to the formula. And then we're going to have fee is equals to 20,000, parenthesis 1 plus 0.07 raised to 3. And then, let's add 1 plus 0.7. After that, we're going to have 20,000, parenthesis 1.7 raised to 3. Let's simplify 1.07 raised to 3. We're going to have 1.225043. And then, get the product of 20,000 and 1.225043. The final answer is 24,500.86. And that is an example of compound interest.
Now let's talk about compounding periods. Compounding periods is the term at which the interest added to the amount is called compounding periods. The compounding period states that the interest or any interest that is added to the original amount is called compounding periods. So how do we get the compounding period? First is we take T, which states time in years, M equals number of conversion periods, and N the total number of conversion period. To get N, we need to multiply M to time. Now, R, the annual interest per year, which is the rate. I equals the rate per person or compound interest rate. To get I, we need to divide the annual interest to the number of conversion period. Then P is equals to original principal or borrowed amount, which states that the first or the original amount to the problem. A equals to final amount of the end of the year or the final answer. This A equals P quantity 1 plus I quantity N is the original formula to get the compounding period.
By using the formula, let the letter T become the time in years, the letter M the number of conversion periods, and the letter N the total number of conversion periods, or N is equals to the product of M and T. R is the annual interest or per year, while I is the rate per person or compound interest rate. The formula is I is equals to R over M.
So now, let's solve the formula for the compounding periods. So the first one is amount compounded monthly, and the conversion period will be 12, or M is equals to 12. And the formula will be A is equals to P, quantity of 1 plus R or rate over 12 raised to 12 multiplied by T or time. And the second one is amount compounded quarterly. The conversion period will be 4, or M is equals to 4. The formula would be A is equals to P, quantity of 1 plus R or rate over 4 raised to 4 multiplied by T or time. And the third one will be the amount compounded by monthly. The conversion period will be 6, or M is equals to 6. The formula will be A is equals to P, quantity of 1 plus R or rate over 6 raised to 6 multiplied by time or T. And the last one is the amount compounded semi-annually. The conversion period will be 2, or M is equals to 2. And the formula will be A is equals to P, quantity of 1 plus R or rate over 2 raised to 2 multiplied by T or time. And that is all, or that will be all for the compounding periods. An example. The amount of 15,000 after 2 years is invested at 12% compounded quarterly. The given is P, or principal, is equals to 15,000, T or time is equals to 2, R or rate is equals to 12% or 0.12. The formula is A is equals to P, quantity of 1 plus R over 4 raised to 4 multiplied by time. And the solution is A is equals 15,000 quantity of 1 plus 0.12 over 4 raised to 4 multiplied by 2. And the next thing to do is divide 0.12 to 4 and multiplied 4 by 2. So, the next is 15,000 quantity of 1 plus 0.3 raised to 8. And the next thing to do is add 1 to 0.03, and it is 1.03. So it is now 15,000 quantity of 1.03 raised to 8. Next is multiplied 1.03 to the power of 8. So it is now 15,000 quantity of 1.266770081. And the last thing to do is multiply it to 15,000. So the final answer will be 19,000 1 peso 0.55 centavos. And that is all.